I'd appreciate you sharing this video far and wide on all social media channels and avenues to see if it gets knocked down again. I'm not monetizing this upload, that's not my intent here, never is. I just hope the content of this video speaks for itself, how the powers that should not be are lying to our faces. Mythbusters was totally busted here, in my opinion, faking the curvature of the Earth. They got caught red-handed, and I think the video I created is being suppressed to limit its viewership because the evidence here is rather damaging, aka censorship. So without further ado, here's Mythbusters Busted, lying about Earth curvature. This has been Paul on the Plane. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, Paul back with another video today for you. This is probably a video I think many of you have already seen, but I recently came across this just about a week or so ago and found it quite interesting. So I thought I'd just share it today here on my channel and make sure that everybody that maybe hasn't seen it has had a chance to see this. So this is an episode of Mythbusters called, I believe, Flight of Fantasy, and Adam Savage here, who's one of the actors on the program, is in this U-2 plane and is being taken up to a height of 70,000 feet. So let's go ahead and watch some of the video footage here and see if you can spot some of these things.
Until they attain cruising altitude.
We're transitioning now from 160 knot climb to a 0.715 Mach cruise. 3/4 the speed of sound.
The curve changes as the plane goes down.
This is officially the highest off the ground I have ever been. We're coming up on 60,000 feet, 12
Look
miles
at that curve, that fisheye lens.
above the surface of the Earth. The sky has gotten to be a very, very dark.
Whoa, look at that. The camera that's facing Adam is staying pretty level with the horizon. Looks like it's pointing right at the horizon. So if it is a fisheye lens, as you guys, maybe you do know, maybe you don't know, if you're pointing it right at your target, if it's level with the horizon, it's going to not have any distortion. So from this angle, we see the horizon pretty flat, but when we get the shots from the side of the plane, especially when the wing is kind of pointing down where it's kind of banking, and you can see it, they actually had the camera running while the plane was banking, and as it was banking more, you could see the curve become more and more defined because of the lens distortion. So let's keep watching.
Blue. What an unbelievably beautiful day. And from this height, 67,500 feet,
Flat.
the edge of our planet has a definitive curve to it. It is,
Did you catch that? So looking at this window, you see the wing of the plane pointing down below the horizon, so it's in kind of a bank here, and you can see the lens distortion at the top of the frame. But when they switch to the other
has a
camera
definitive curve
inside
to
the
it.
U2,
It is,
where's the curve? Well, the lens isn't distorting it there. So we're at, what, 67,000 feet at this point of the video, and the camera that's pointing directly at the horizon or level with the horizon as far as its perspective, as far as its angle, and no lens distortion, so it's flat.
more three-dimensional than I have.
Let's see, here's another shot, and you can definitely see that there's a curve here because of lens distortion, as we've already noticed. But it wasn't as much as the other one, so obviously the angle of the fisheye lens is not pointing down as much here.
I've ever seen it.
Okay, so here we are at 70,000 feet. So this is as high as they're going to go. And you can see the lens distortion, obviously, the wing again pointing down towards the ground below the horizon. So we've got the lens distortion at the top of the frame.
There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, 70,000 feet.
How tall or how high are you there, Adam?
70,000 feet.
70,000 feet. Okay, let's go back to your frame, and where's the curve behind you? Maybe it's just on the side. Maybe we live on more of a like a tube, right? We just have the curve at certain angles. It's not a sphere then. It would be more of like a toilet paper roll tube, right? So we've got the curve if you're looking at it from a certain angle, from a certain perspective, but if you change 90 degrees, it's just going to be flat. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, 70,000 feet.
This is my favorite shot here. Okay, so watch as the plane banks a little bit more. You'll see the curve become more and more defined, more well-defined. Obviously, a fisheye lens. If you don't admit this is a fisheye lens, then I got nothing else to say.
1,000 feet.
Here it comes. Look at that thing.
At this point,
let's watch that again.
1,000 feet. 1,000 feet.
This is called lens distortion, people. And then we cut back to Adam.
At this point, aside from the 6 astronauts on the space station, we are the 2 highest.
And there we are again. Looks like he's banked here.
Humans off of planet Earth.
There it goes
More than
again.
double the
Curvature.
height of a
Because of the
standard.
lens distortion, and we're back. Plane is level again. And where's the curve, Adam? Where's the curve? Either you're wearing fisheye lenses for glasses, or you're lying, man.
Commercial airliner. Oh, and did I mention I'm wearing a pressurized spacesuit? Yeah. Strapped to a rocket. This is not a bad way to spend your day.
And look at that curve disappear as we go up, or it becomes less. Let's watch that again. Lens distortion is becoming less and less as the camera angle moves up towards the horizon, but now it's pointing down towards the middle of the screen, or below that, so you've got the lens distortion at the top.
Jamie, I totally owe you one. Oh, look at that. Wow. That is San Francisco. That's my home.
Whoa, look at this. This is San Francisco here, okay? Look at the lens distortion here, okay? The Earth would have to be super small. If this is San Francisco and that's the curve right there, that means the state of California is like half of the globe here. Come on, people, wake up, guys. So anyway, just thought it was fun. If you're not seeing through these lies and deceptions and the constant reinforcement that we live on this ball, then there's probably not much that anyone could do to help you. I think anybody that would take an unbiased look at that video and compare shot by shot and understanding how a fisheye lens works and seeing kind of incriminating evidence from the camera that's pointing to the back of the aircraft would see that the horizon is definitely does not have that curve to it that they're showing to you on the side. Should all be consistent. It should be. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, guys. Until next time.
Busting that myth.